we were, definitely considering moving out of California for just, the main thing is the business reason, right? I mean, the obvious elephant in the room is the tax, right?
Yeah.
So, we were looking at obviously just all the non-state income tax states and being like, does it make sense for us to move to what is it, like Vegas, right? Because Nevada doesn't have it, or Florida, or Texas, or what's that one? Like Oregon, right?
Tennessee, I think Oregon or Washington don't have income tax.
So
I may be mistaken, but
So, and Texas was actually not really on our radar at that time, right? We were like, what are we gonna do there? There's nothing there.
I think everybody thinks that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's nothing there.
And around that time, I had just happened to link up with a friend that had just moved here. And obviously, like if he wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have moved here, right? Because he moved here, and I got a chance to visit him. He kind of took me around, show me what was around, and it turned out there's a lot of stuff here, right? Just a lot, just more spread out, right? Obviously for us being, Asian Americans, next to Asian groceries and food is pretty important to us. And it was surprising to me that, in some ways, like, Texas is like even more Asian than California, right?
Really?
The Asian watchers of this YouTube will understand what I'm talking about, right? And I think a lot of that has to do with the newer immigration from China. They're skipping like LA and New York together because it's so like not affordable. Yeah. They're just going straight to Texas.
I personally think there's more opportunity here too.
Yes.
I think California is, I grew up in California, and there's, like we said, there's a lot of great things about the state, but I don't think the opportunity is there anymore. Like if you're already in, you're set. Yes. But like if you're not in the mix, or you don't have the house, it's got your property taxes that are assessed for 30 years, value, no value. Like I think it's harder for a young person to make something of themselves,
exactly,
or any person in California or New York, compared to a place like here in Texas, and I imagine Florida is the same way.
Yeah, and for us entrepreneurs, we go where our business is going to be more successful, or at least that's what we should be doing, right? Yeah. And the way we looked at it is just that, if we move to Texas, obviously our burn rate is going to go down a lot, right? Because food and gas here are a lot cheaper, right? Or more
we
reasonable.
Were home in California recently.
Yeah.
What was the gas there?
I went back on January, early January. I think it was coming down to like 480.
Yeah, so we're like 280 here.
Yeah,
around the same time.
Yeah. So, and then I felt more comfortable after having visited here, and I was like, okay, I know where my Ranch 99s are. Like, I'm getting a little situated, right? And then I actually had, just came out here twice by myself. Just I just stayed at a hotel, and I just rented a car, and I just drove all around. Yeah. DFW.
And you can drive a lot.
And I was like, oh man, a lot. There's a lot of driving. Yeah. Right? And I didn't mind, I like driving. Yeah. So that sort of, worked out for me as well. Right.